Cheap dinosaur toys. Yes, please. Hey guys, I've got another quick review for you today. This time it's a couple of sets that I picked up from Amazon. I discovered these when I was browsing through Amazon, as I often do, and these stood out to me because they were really, really cheap. And I'll let you know how much they were after I open these up. But these are two sets from a brand called Animal Zone. And according to the information on the box, these are made by Toys R Us, or for Toys R Us. And these are being sold in the US through Amazon, so that's interesting. Let me get these open and we'll see what's inside. Here's what the inside of this very bare bones packaging looks like. We have some figures and accessories wrapped in this bubble wrap. And we have a Jeep and a dinosaur with electronic sounds. Here's the contents of the entire set. Inside that bubble wrap, we had a scenery piece, which is a nicely painted palm tree. It's just flat though, hollow on the other side. So that's one-sided. We have a sprue of accessories, machete, a couple of guns, backpack, some grenades, and we have one 5 POA figure. And he's not too bad for a cheap set. He doesn't look as bad as the dollar store knockoff military figures. His paint is simple, but it's pretty nice. We have this very striking red Jeep with the gun on top. Just very simple. And I had to work at it a little bit, but the figure does fit in that Jeep, right in the driver's seat. The dinosaur is a very simple 4 POA design with some nice paint on him, brown on the back, yellow stripes on the belly. And he does have some roaring sounds. So here's what we have in the larger set. We have another bubble wrap baggie, which looks to have the same type of things in it as the other set. We have a nice big sort of turquoise looking dinosaur here. He's also got some electronic sounds. Smaller Parasaurolophus. Looks like we have a raft behind him and another different type of Jeep. In this set we get another sprue of weapons and accessories, which is different than the smaller set. So these are all different accessories. We have two figures. One is identical to the last set. This guy is new. Another military looking guy, this time with a beret on. We have another scenery piece, different than the other set, but the same style, sort of one-sided, hollow on the backside. This raft is just a single molded piece, hollow at the bottom. It looks like it would probably float if you wanted it to. Unfortunately, there are no footholes molded into this raft, so the figure can't exactly sit properly in it. He can just kind of squat uncomfortably in the seat. This Jeep is larger than the red truck we saw in the last set. Looks like it can accommodate one of those figures in the driver's seat easily. It's got this kind of weird seat belt in the front. And it does have a capture claw, which can slightly open and close. And this guy does sit nicely in the Jeep. I had to work a little bit to get his legs through that seat belt. I don't know if that seat belt is necessary. You can probably pop it out and it wouldn't affect the functionality of the vehicle in any way. This white Parasaurolophus is another 4 POA. This one does not have sound, but it looks like it's designed to accommodate sound if they wanted to, because this arm has kind of a spring in it for the sound feature, but there's no sound in this one. Again, I do like the paint on this. He's an interesting color, that kind of very, very, very light gray with this turquoise and orange on him. And he is the right height to use with that capture claw vehicle. This big bluish dinosaur does have sound. And you can see his jaw also slightly opens when you do that. And the sound is different from the green dinosaur we saw in the previous set. And again, just the same articulation, 4 POA. Nothing fancy with these. So the question remains, why did I buy these? Well, like I said earlier, these were really cheap. Very cheap, in fact. The small set was reduced to $4.10, while the larger set was reduced to $10.27. So less than 15 bucks for all this. That's a pretty good bargain. I picked these up for the same reason I picked up that Dino Gate playset from a few months back, and I'll link to that video in the description of this one. Whenever I find inexpensive playsets, vehicles, etc. for 3 3/4 inch figures, I grab them. They're great for customizing, they're great for scenery, photography, and if you enjoy the Final Faction line, like I know a lot of you do, these type of sets are great to expand upon that line. You could have Alpha Team 1 take advantage of these vehicle options, or you could have the Karn take control of these dinosaurs to attack Alpha Team 1. So I hope you enjoyed that look at these Animal Zone dinosaur playsets from Amazon, and I'll see you in the next video.